The results are in. Welcome to AFIFA Gaming. And today we're going to be covering the results from Shipping Wars. This year's Shipping Wars, we brought in a few companies to be able to try out. So we have Book Outlet, Hamilton Books, being new people that we ended up bringing into the fray, while we ended up having Amazon, Cheap Graphic Novels, In Stock Trades, and Organic Price Books. All to try to figure out where you should end up spending your money. You're wondering how the conclusion of Shipping Wars went? This is a video for you. Also, if you wanted to be seeing other details with that, with how they ended up shipping and how they ended up packing, you can watch the corresponding videos for that company. I'll have a link down in the description down below. We ended up having a couple ties that came along with it. So, buckle down, and here we go. Coming in at number 4 is Amazon with a score of 2 out of 5. They got the points for how fast and how quick the book ended up coming over to us, but they lost all the points when it came over to how well the box was packed. I feel like a big core of the points should have been where they ended up getting packed and how well, and Amazon wasn't cutting it. If you look at our monster-sized Hellboy that we ended up getting, they had one sheet of paper to be able to protect that book. And I believe the box was also too big to be able to ship that book. So to improve on that score, what you can end up doing is pack that book better, have it nicely tightly. Even if you don't have a box that properly fits the book, you can end up making up the space with some kind of packing material. I would like to see them switch from a single wall box to a double wall box to protect from any kind of penetration. But we gotta take baby steps. It's important to say customer service was pretty good with them. You shouldn't have to rely on your customer service to be able to get the job done. You should be able to get it done the right way and not have to be using that customer service. So, again, Amazon, you got a 2 out of 5. So we already covered 4. Third place is Hamilton Books. They had a quick shipping. It got here quickly, and it was a little bit more protected with it. Something that's unique with Hamilton Books is that they have a clamshell packing technique. So that ended up leading to a couple points that ended up going a little bit lower. Also, I think we had to pay for shipping with Hamilton Books as well, so those where you ended up losing the points. Because if you ended up having a minimum shipping, normally like $30, $50 you'll get free shipping, but it didn't matter. And the clamshell ended up leading to a little bit of damage on the books. So for you, trying to improve on your score would be a good way of protecting the book when you put it in that clamshell. If you ended up having your book more protected when you put it in that clamshell, you wouldn't have the scrapes like you ended up having on the books that we ended up getting. So Hamilton Books, you got a 3 out of 5. Coming in at number 2, this is where the ties come in. So this tie is with Book Outlet and Cheap Graphic Novels. Cheap Graphic Novels had a nice way that was ended up packed with it. It was a little bit more slower of the thing, but in their defense, I didn't realize the product I ended up picking was on a waiting list product. So I gave them a point for that. My big challenge for Cheap Graphic Novels was that I ended up having to pay for the shipping. No matter how much I ended up spending, I could have put $400 into that box. I still would have to pay for shipping. Now the market should be ended up changing, or has changed over to where it should be free shipping at a certain price. So that's why you ended up losing a point there. Book Outlet, where you ended up losing a point is with how well you ended up packing. Yes, your packing had a strange different ways. You had the plastic that was on the outside of the box protecting the box, which is awesome. But you also had it where it was loose enough where it was going back and forth, where it caused some damage to the books themselves. So, you guys, Book Outlet and Cheap Graphic Novels, your score was a 4 out of 5. So that brings us to the number 1 spot. In Stock Trades, I have to say I am impressed because you ended up having both the quick service, you switched the box, you switched the packing. Overall, compared to last year, you brought your A game. I love the way that you ended up packing those books and having a nice solid box as well. And then Organic Price Books. Oh, as you know, this is a channel affiliate of Organic Price Books. Stepped up and kept their game going all nice and strong. Both the nice packed, the shipping, the quickness, and then also that you ended up having the free shipping, ended up giving a 5 out of 5 for both in-stock trades and Organic Price Books. So talking about that, if you go shopping, I would strongly suggest going to Organic Price Books. Why? Because you can use the affiliate code of Fifth of Jack, all spelled out. And if you have 4 or more books, you can use the code Jack It Together to save 5% off your entire order. It also is a savings that can end up helping you all as well. So in conclusion of shipping wars, I would strongly suggest going to either in-stock trades or Organic Price Books. You're not going to be disappointed either way that you end up going. I'm just a little bit more of a fan of Organic Price Books because, well, you gotta save somewhere. What do you think of shipping wars? Let us know down in the comments down below. And if you're liking the content that we're putting out, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon to be notified whenever we come out with new content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.